Hello and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Keeping Up with the Cardassians.
Ooh, fun-filled, I like it.
Absolutely fun-filled. I am your captain, Brock the Sea Spider, and my number one over here,
Zach.
I'm letting you just introduce yourself because I'm not going to attempt to call you anything.
Everybody calls me Kitty.
That's a terrible podcast name.
It really is.
Zach Kitty?
Zach
Kitty?
Kitty
Zach?
We should take suggestions. And we got suggestions.
Space Kitty? I suggest you speak into the microphone a little bit more. I'm going to put it closer to you because I'm louder than you are. Just looking at the audio feed. Well, we're rambling before we're even getting started. Hello, everyone. Fantastic to be here. It's been a while since we recorded Cardassians.
Well, hello.
We were at Free Comic Book Day.
We were.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't record anything for ourselves. We just recorded for Multiverse Radio Chatter, and you can listen to all those awesome interviews at multiversepodcasting.com, where you can find all the other shit about us. Multiversepodcasting.com for info on everything, except for other stuff that you can't find info for.
Like what this rash is.
Yeah, I suppose.
Why I have blurry vision.
Why do you have blurry vision?
I don't know.
Well, you can get to our Facebook page from the podcast websites. And I haven't been posting much. I noticed you haven't been posting much either. We were supposed to tag team it so there weren't gaps.
I saw you posting for a while, so I kind of stopped, and then you stopped, and I was like,
It was like such a good rhythm going, and then it just died.
I'll get back to it next week.
Yeah,
next week. Next week for me is Wednesday.
I was going to say it's Monday, so...
Well, Wednesday's my next week.
Not making any soon promises.
There's so much news to keep up with. I can't do it.
So much news.
So much news.
So much news. Well,
especially a lot of Star Trek news.
Speaking
of Cardassians and the Trek world.
We're only Trek-related news, so...
That's true.
Let's start it off with... This one was actually a little later in the week last week. Or the 22nd, apparently by the article date that I'm looking at right now.
Which one are we starting with?
Star Trek Online is crossing over to PS4 and Xbox.
I have had not had a reason to buy an Xbox or a PS4 up until this point. If it is going to be on Xbox One, I will go and buy an Xbox One. If it's going to be on PS4, I'll go buy a PS4.
I don't know if it was specified, but I feel like it's not going to be a hard copy game. That'll probably just be downloadable. And if it's downloadable in the store, then you should probably get it on a 360 and a PS3. Don't quote me on that.
PS4.
Yeah. Well, PS4 for sure, yes.
Xbox One.
But it might... I don't know if you can get it on PS3 or 360. No, you can't.
Everything I read, there's no crossover.
No.
It's Xbox One and PS4. They're updating the graphics from the computer version specifically for those devices.
Oh, okay. Well, fantastic. There you have it. You know what? We didn't talk about the beer we're drinking. And I even ordered some fancy beer.
Fancy beer!
Forget about what we just said. It's beer time. Or we'll just crop and edit this out and switch it to the beginning.
So if there's a weird, awkward pause...
Here. Okay, what are we drinking today? I ordered something fancy online from Tavor. Did I say that right?
I have no idea.
I don't know either, but they're pretty awesome.
They are pretty awesome.
This is Dark Horse Brewing Company based out of Marshall, Michigan, and we are drinking the Crooked Tree Indian Pale Ale, unfiltered and unpasteurized. 6.5 alcohol percent. I'm not seeing an IBU. Thoughts?
Well, that's just crazy not to put an IBU. That's my thoughts. What the hell is wrong with you? That means it's made by Miller.
That's... Maybe because we're West Coast, but I'm not in love with this IPA.
It's hoppy. It's got it feels it's bitter.
Undercarbonated. Maybe that's the unpasteurized, unfiltered part, but it doesn't... Flat, maybe? I don't know. I'd give it a 5 on a scale to 15.
Damn. So not winning any fans in Michigan today.
It's not. It's not bad, but I'm not impressed whatsoever, I guess.
No, and I think it's a pale ale, Indian pale ale.
No, it says IPA.
Yeah, it's an IPA. It's bitter. It's not a West Coast IPA, that's for sure.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we have for that. Good thing I only got 2 bottles of this shit.
I'd drink it again.
You'd
Marshall,
drink it again?
Michigan, I'd drink it again. Dark Horse Brewing.
Okay, well, what's your scale to 15?
What else you got? My scale to 15? I'd give it, what, 7.5. 50%. 7.5. I've had better IPAs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, that's for certain. Good for you. Marshall Brewing Company.
Nice try. Maybe
Dark Horse Brewing Company, Marshall, Michigan. I mean,
it's a cool label.
Yeah, the label's pretty cool, I guess. It's got a tree on it. A crooked tree, of all things. Who would have thought?
Yeah, right.
Who would have thought? Crooked trees and whatnots.
I thought it was a cider. When you called it.
Yeah, because of the tree, right?
Right.
Apple cider. Boom. Maybe you need to rethink your marketing strategy. Fucking. Oh my god. Okay. Back to the Trek news. Star Trek Online. PS4 and Xbox One only. And apparently it's not going to be compatible. Like, you can't play with people that are playing on the PC, which I think is a real ball drop for that. Like,
well, his excuse was it's going to be a completely separate network, but he said he didn't want anybody porting over like any cheat codes for like new people getting on,
right?
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's understandable. I suppose, fresh start for everybody who's going to start playing it instead of like hopping on as a newbie and then going up against a shit ton of admirals that have been playing this game for the last 6 fucking years.
Like me, level 60.
But I'm excited. Honestly, I really have wanted to get into Star Trek Online for a while, and I'm not really a big PC person. So now that it's coming over to platform, I think I will definitely have to pick this one up. And but how do you feel about that? Are you going to restart your fucking?
I saw the restart thing. I don't know. I have an addictive personality when it comes to games like that. So if it does come out, I'll have to spend the money to get a PS4 or an Xbox One.
I will tell you.
And then I'll spend hours playing it probably.
I mean, this is just me personally. I bought my PS4 for Battlefront because I was like, that was finally a reason for me to get my PS4, and I got it in, well, fuck, when did I buy it? November, December?
Right.
And I seriously have played it like 4 fucking times since then.
This is Star Trek Online.
Yeah, it is Star Trek Online. I guess the reason that I haven't played it is because Battlefront was a huge fucking letdown. And you have to pay for online. I know you're Xbox, and that's nothing new, I suppose.
Yeah, you pay for it anyway.
But PS3 was always free. PS3 is still free. PS4 isn't, which, what the fuck?
See, excuse me. This is similar to Xbox, where it has a membership. You have to pay for like the yearly membership now.
Yeah, it's yearly membership.
Okay.
Which, again, I mean, it's not news. Microsoft's been doing it for how long, and it's I don't know. Sony users just got used to it. I got used to it, so what the fuck?
Well, I'm excited because I'm not a PC guy, and I'm like trying to find hacks to get my Xbox remote into my computer.
Right?
Because it makes it easier. So I think it'll be kind of cool.
Oh, absolutely. It'll be fantastic.
I'll work some overtime, buy myself an Xbox or something. I don't know.
It's not that expensive. QVC, do payments.
I could do that.
They'll pay $100 more, but you got 9 months to do it.
All that interest.
Yeah, fuck that. Alright, next article I got here, if this wants to fucking open for me. It doesn't. William Shatner unveiled a new Star Trek collector's coin.
Okay.
In Canada, of all places, I think was the...
So, when you sent me that, I'm really excited about that. I'm tempted to buy it. I want to buy them all. I don't have that kind of money, but I want to buy them all. Especially that little gold Delta shield.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
They're phenomenal.
I'm going to wear it around.
But it's just like, it's such a joke. That's just proof that collectors will literally get anything. I mean, what does it have to do with, whatsoever? Hey, let's fucking put some Star Trek shit on a coin.
It's like the plates. Remember the plates?
Yeah, and oh my god.
This is a replacement.
If any of our listeners out there have the collector's plates, first off, fucking good for you. That is fantastic.
Good for you with Worf's head on a plate. You.
Absolutely fucking awesome. But
I'm eating meatloaf off of it.
Completely goddamn ridiculous. Just like, why? Why? The only people that could get
that was the thing to do back
it
then.
was the thing, because whenever I think collector's plates, I think NASCAR. I think Dale Earnhardt's mustache right across that with a big number 3. And it's just like Star Trek got on it too. So I don't know. I think it's weird because I don't want to say it's like rednecky, but the plates are like, why? The coins.
And the coins. The coins is weird because nobody's ever done that. Leave it to Canada to do it. The stamps, because they were doing the stamps for a while. I've been watching. I follow Jerry Ryan on social media, and she's been posting the stamps and stuff. And that started in Canada too. I know when I read through the article, there was like a whole quarter stamp collection you could buy.
Right.
So the stamps I could see. But you're right. Like, seriously, minting some silver with Kirk.
Yeah, it's like it's capping on collections, because I mean that's the big thing. Is like there's coin collectors and there's stamp collectors. So I don't know. I kind of disagree with it. I guess I'd say put the money into something a little more unique to the fandom for collectors. Why don't you like gold plate a replica size badge instead, and like fucking number those and shit, like silver line that.
It's
$200.
Country though. It's
Yeah,
the
it is
mint.
Canada.
They're probably trying to raise money or something. Canada broke right now. Canada need money.
I'm sure that would be. I don't know. They got half the shows at the CW film over there. They got to be doing pretty well.
Star Trek's being filmed over there right now.
Really?
The new series.
The new series is
being filmed in Canada.
Segue.
Sorry.
Segue. There was a teaser trailer for the new series, and by teaser trailer they mean absolutely nothing.
There's
fucking nothing whatsoever.
Play you the cool music and show you the awesome
somebody CGI'd random planets. Nothing, specific to literally anything. All we got out of
Not
that,
even a ship. Not even a ship.
Not even a ship. Not one single ship.
It's a ship leaving space dock, but there is no ship.
We did get a new badge, though, and we got the new logo. And I do like both of them. They're pretty awesome looking. Wondering what way they were going to go with the badge to like bridge the gap between the original series and the next generation. And I do like that insignia. It's just fucking straightforward with a cut. I don't understand the cut, but it makes a difference, so fuck you.
It's cool. It's exciting.
Yeah, I don't know.
It gives me goosebumps. I want to hear it again.
When I saw that they had, it was like, ooh, a teaser trailer for the new series. I was like, what could it possibly be? Have they even cast and started filming anything?
I think. Well, I'm pretty sure the casting's done. I know they have a site picked out. I thought they started filming because they're filming in Canada.
Yeah, like they're doing shit real under wraps. Which, I mean, why not?
If anybody from Canada is listening and has some inside
info from our Canadian listeners, let us know. Send us pictures of fucking, sneaky filming things.
Yeah, fucking take some sneaky pictures. Walking Dead people do that all the time down in Georgia.
Well, that's because they're in Georgia.
Come on, people. Come on, Canadians.
Yeah.
What's this all about? You're friendly.
Show some love.
Then when you get caught, you just say, I'm sorry.
Go along. Oh my god, that just reminded me of Scan BC. And that's a different story on a different podcast, but if you know what Scan BC is, I don't even need to fucking explain it. It's hilarious. If you don't, we gotta talk about this later. I'm gonna fucking save the Star Trek Beyond news for last, so I'll go to this other article that I got here. Nat Geo is doing
I couldn't pull this article up, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I sent this one to you. I couldn't pull the last article up. Misinformation. The true science behind the Starship voyages. Nat Geo is printing out a series on June 7th, and it looks like they're taking a real life look into the journeys of the Enterprise and shit through space. The official guide to our universe, the true science behind the Starship voyages, will be available June 7th. You can pre-order it at Amazon.com. But that's kind of awesome, like real-life science that goes with classic Trek.
So what are they doing? They're what?
It looks like a book.
Breaking down each episode in a magazine?
I think, I don't know if they're breaking down episode by episode, but it's an official guide to our universe. The true science behind the Starship voyages. That is kind of, yeah.
So if this were real, this is what would happen. I don't know. I don't get what they're saying here.
I think that's like star mapping.
Oh, okay.
There's really not a whole lot of information on it. Now that I'm looking. We're ill prepared for this article. We have to be ill prepared at least once an episode, and this is going to be that time. No, I mean, seriously, like, there's only about, this was from StarTrek.com, and there's seriously about 2 paragraphs of information. It says when it's coming out.
When's it coming out?
June 7th.
June 7.
You can pre-order it through Amazon.
And this is a book.
It looks to be like a book/magazine.
Okay.
Foreword by William Shatner.
Of course.
Shatner's got his dick in it.
He's doing everything. He's like really capitalizing off this 50th anniversary thing.
That was kindly worded. I was going to say he's really capitalizing off of Leonard Nimoy not being alive anymore.
Okay.
He's really capitalizing on fucking no more Spock, so everybody just is following him.
Right.
Oh, nonsense. Okay, Nat Geo, Science Behind Star Trek, $15 on fucking Amazon.com.
$15, little man.
June 7th. Something to read. You're spending money on coins. Spend $15 on some...
Buy the magazine and read it.
Buy some fucking magazine, absolutely. Fucking fucks. It's just nonsense.
Except that gold one. I want that gold one.
You can't have the gold one.
You can, and there's like 1,100 of them. No, there was less.
Why is it like there's 1,100 printed of the gold?
Well, no, I think it was less than 1,100. But some of them they released. Some of the coins, if you go through it, they talk about all the other coins being released, and some of them they're only doing 1,100 of.
There's only 5 of these.
So it's limited, which makes it worth more.
Did we ever find more info on that fucking auction that Stewart's doing for all of his old scripts?
No.
Yeah, I haven't heard a thing about that, which is really concerning because I want to get in on that.
It probably was done somewhere fancy and rich people were there.
No, because he was totally like, I'm going to fucking tell everybody about it. He was even thinking about doing it page by page just so he would have so many to do and that they could sell for a low enough price that people could get a hold of it without fucking having to spend thousands of dollars. I want one.
I follow Sir Patrick Stewart, and like you said, I've seen no news on it.
Yeah, maybe he hasn't fucking gotten to doing anything yet, but
he's too busy doing X-Men.
He's not in X-Men. He's going to be in Wolverine. That was what he said, but he wasn't in X-Men.
Whatever. X-Men, Wolverine.
He did that Skinhead movie. Did we talk about that the last episode?
Maybe.
I want to go see that movie. It came out already. Alright. Moving along to the last topic of the day. Star Trek Beyond trailer.
That was a pretty badass trailer.
It was a fantastic badass trailer. It was stupendous. I loved it. I cried. I didn't cry. I did watch it twice, though. I needed to watch it twice right away because I felt like I was missing things throughout the fucking thing. But it was really good. It was fucking deep that he's all like... what's the word I'm looking for? It like really characterized Kirk more as he joined. He's kind of he joined Starfleet to like be his dad, and now he doesn't know who he is like himself.
Join Starfleet on Dare.
Yeah, join. Nah, Bones calls him out. He's like, "No, you didn't. You tell yourself that, but like, that's not why you really did it." But what I was reading is so it starts off the movie is going to start off 2 years into their 5-year voyage. So everybody's been out and in space for 2 years already.
Yeah, because they talk about going back out, don't they? It's like, do you want to go back out to space?
I don't.
I thought
that was the thing that confused me about the preview because he had said that it's like, oh well, do you really want to go back? But then the like the synopsis and thing that I was reading about it said that they're 2 years into their 5-year mission.
Right.
So they're already in deep space. So I don't know That's got to be wordplay on something else in a different
is.
part of the movie that's just like they're trying to be trickery about.
Cutscenes.
Yeah,
Role
cutscenes
plays.
or something. Because there's supposed to be, what's her name? Zoe had stated something about everybody's like on edge with being on that ship because they're the first ones that are going into deep space, living with the same crew in tight quarters for 5 years. That everybody's kind of edgy, and it's supposed to be going into character relationships outside of Kirk and Spock. More,
That's
you
something
know,
interesting.
Sulu and fucking Uhura and Scotty and everybody else. A little creepy alien dude that is
Scotty's
Scotty's
little buddy,
creepy friend.
this little creepy thing that follows him around.
Well, what did you think about the trailer?
I was excited.
Personal opinion.
I was excited. I saw it and I was like, yes. When's it coming out? It's too far away.
Let's go see it right now.
Let's go see it right now.
You get
I'll watch the trailer again right now.
Idris Elba, and he totally had some robotic voice manipulation up in there. He only had like 1-2 line, but he did have like. How do you feel about an actor like Idris Elba playing in Star Trek, but totally them aliening?
Like you don't even know it's him.
Yeah, like you don't know it's him. They're fucking like a shit ton of makeup and CGI and whatnot, plus voice modulation added to it. Why pay for an actor like Idris Elba? What is his character doing that they?
I think he brings more. He's still doing the acting part.
Oh, I'm not like talking shit on Idris Elba at all. I'm just like, why do you think they are paying someone like that when they obviously, like, you can't tell that this is him at all whatsoever? So
he's still got. I mean, he still brings a lot to the table.
Right.
He's still bringing a lot. Acting, playing the character. Wait, yeah, you don't need to know. I mean, you could put anybody in the suit, but he probably is going to do a better job than just some no name.
He's gonna bring the thunder.
He's gonna bring the thunder.
And I guess that's what I mean. Like, that's clearly what they have to have in mind is he's gonna fucking be a ridiculous, charismatic person, opponent.
Everything we've seen so far, because they're trying to be so secretive with the character and what alien he is, where he comes from, and stuff like that. So
Khan.
They said they weren't going to make that mistake again.
Sure. Sure.
So we don't even he might have some really long scenes, some long dialogue,
and I hope he does.
Maybe we'll see the acting skills put to use.
I hope so, honestly, because if they bring someone like Idris Elba into this and then he's just not underused. Because, I mean, I would even say that they kind of did that with Benedict in the last one. He was
underused.
He did a good job, but I do feel like an actor like that, he was a little underused. For Into Darkness. Personal opinion, that's what I think. And now they're using someone like Idris Elba, and it concerns me. I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. It almost feels like they're just bringing these names in just to sell more tickets.
I think, but I don't think they have a problem with selling more tickets. I think this is gonna be I don't want to say a sellout. I think you're gonna have to pre-order your tickets.
It's gonna be a success.
It's gonna be a success.
They're definitely capitalizing on the Star Trek 50th.
Oh yeah, that's perfect timing. Which now looking back at all those times they pushed it back from the release date, because I heard they pushed it a couple times, didn't they?
Yeah,
and now it's coinciding with Comic-Con.
Completely makes sense to do that. And yeah, they're gonna do the premiere screening at Comic-Con this year. How fucking
convenient.
Majestic.
And majestic.
I definitely think there was planning into this. They just announced this last week that that's the way that they were going to go with it. But we're going to go.
I'm going to go right now.
We're saying it right now. We're going to go. We're going to be there.
Oh, I'm going right now.
because he believed.
I'll be back.
You can't be playing previews on the fucking podcast, or we'll get sued by Paramount. They dropped that thing, by the way.
I saw that. You bring that up. Yeah, I saw that.
They dropped a lawsuit against the fan.
And who had a hand in that?
Who did have a hand in it?
J.J. Abrams.
He was the one who dropped it? Because William Shatner had the hand in suing them?
No. Yeah, right. There was some posting where he was on social media and he says, this thing is not going to happen. Paramount will drop this. I guarantee it.
That was just like, it really confused me. It's just, of all the things to do, we're going to go after some fan films. And
they're not even making money off it, are they?
I don't think so. I did look into it a little bit, and it was like, okay, guys, come on. Pushing it a little bit here, but enough to get the studio involved to start suing. Like, what the fuck are you going to do? What? Why? Just why? Nonsense. Okay, so that is Wednesday, July 22nd? 21st. Wednesday, July 21st will be the Star Trek Beyond premiere at Comic-Con, which, fingers crossed, we will be attending. Hopefully.
Yes. 22nd. This is 22nd. Friday the 22nd.
No, it was Wednesday.
Oh, it's on Wednesday?
Yeah,
it's 20th.
it's on Wednesday.
The premiere,
Yeah.
That's the 20th.
Oh, yeah, like the actual film comes out that Friday, but the premiere at Comic-Con is on preview night. So, looking forward to that. That'll be fucking fantastic.
World premiere. Come on down, Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you can't go. Just go look at the people there.
Just go hang out. You know, that fucking area, too, is pretty big. You could probably just watch it from, like, one of the 14th or 15th floor buildings that are around downtown. Just sit there and fucking... Oh, I'm sure somebody's going to try and pirate that, too, recording it from their fucking patio.
Oh, my God.
You know somebody will try and do it.
If they weren't now, but before, they are now.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Holy shit, that's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I had one more thing in news before we took a break, and now I can't remember what it is. It's just on the tip of my tongue. Oh, yeah, shit ton of people are getting added to all the different Star Trek cons. There's a Star Trek convention near you, and I'm pretty sure there's one in Europe coming up, and there's also the one in Vegas. Actors and whatnots have been added. A boatload of them have been added in the past couple of weeks for all the upcoming conventions. So be sure to go to Star Trek Online and check all of that out.
A lot of guys from Enterprise.
I saw that. It's like actors. One of those conventions are just like, we're just going to do a fucking Enterprise convention this year. So if you like Enterprise, come to us. If you don't, good luck in Europe.
I found your Patrick Stewart on Nerdist. Nerdist had a thing where he interviewed him.
No, that's where I had heard it was on his episode of Nerdist.
It's sometime in June.
Sometime in June.
Yeah, he still hasn't announced anything officially, but sometime in June.
Come on, Patrick Stewart, it's not like you're busy. You don't have 1,000 things to do.
Yeah, it's not like you're doing a TV show and a bunch of movies.
He's not. He doesn't have anything better to do. He needs to get his shit together.
Probably on Broadway.
Well, stay tuned. As soon as we find out, you guys will find out, and we'll have it definitely posted on the website or Facebook, and then obviously with the following show. But we are going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with our newest segment.
We have a new segment?
We do have a new segment, and I forgot to tell you about it. We're going to be back in a second with our new segment, Cool Star Trek Shit to Buy. Stay right here.
Woo!
And we are back with cool Star Trek shit to blow your money on.
Yes.
This is the best way that we could think of to end the episode apart from doing trivia.
Ooh, trivia is always fun too, but this is way cooler.
This is way cooler. Trivia will be added soon.
Today's theme is to spend your money. You're going to buy some
That's
coins
everyday's theme, to spend your money.
from Canada.
Absolutely.
And some stamps.
The stamps are nonsense. Just look at pictures on the internet. Okay, do you want to start it off?
I will start it off with, from ThinkGeek, you can get a shower curtain with the Enterprise blueprint. The Enterprise D blueprint.
Like you got to be pretty specific about that. How much is ThinkGeek selling that?
ThinkGeek is selling it for $24.99 plus tax.
I also have something from ThinkGeek. We kind of hoard out ThinkGeek a little bit this week. We will definitely give you more variety on the future. Time. But ThinkGeek does have a lot of shit, but I had to pick out for one of mine, just fitting to this show. I'd seen it a couple of weeks ago, and I think I'm going to order it myself. There's a Star Trek Wesley Crusher beer pint glass that they have. It's a pint glass
with his uniform.
Yeah, and it's
stripes.
got his fucking uniform stripes right around the outside. Will Wheaton actually has this. I saw him tweet a picture of it a couple of weeks ago, which is what turned me on to it. But that is only $9.99 on ThinkGeek right now. What else do you got?
All right, a little bit deeper into the pocket for that money. You got to get a C note out. But the Star Trek board cube fridge, also on ThinkGeek, again, pimping out ThinkGeek a little too much this week, but they really have some cool shit. They have a board cube fridge. It's a fridge, and it glows green.
It's a mini fridge, right?
Well, it's a mini fridge. It's only $109.99.
Full size.
It's not like on an ice maker or anything like that. No, it's a mini
Two
fridge.
crisper drawers and a pull-out fucking ice cream maker.
So when you're playing Star Trek Online and you need a Mountain Dew Code Red, because that's what gamers do. Wait, what do kids drink these days? Red Bull?
I think Monster. I think that's what the cool kids.
Well, anyway, when we do it,
Monsters
we pull
and boards
beer.
are green.
We have a beer that we pull out of our board cube fridge.
Mm-hmm. We don't have one.
We don't have
one.
But if
we should send us one.
They should.
Absolutely. Okay, well, my last item that I have for the day, I'm away from ThinkGeek and going a little more handmade. Etsy is my neighborhood, and I'm going to whore out Jenny Park Silas. That's JennyParkSilous, and you can find her on Etsy.com, and she has Star Trek portraits, but cats. All your favorite Star Trek characters, but painted up as adorable fucking cats, because who doesn't like Star Trek and cats? She seriously has literally anyone that you can think of in original series. Price varies on how many you get and the size of the prints, but again, Jenny Park Silas on Etsy.com.
So that's a painting.
I think it's a painting. It might just be a print. I have personally bought things from her. She was at WonderCon and she was at Comic-Con, and I have a few of her. Pieces. Definitely worth the check out. It's really fucking awesome. But
it's a poster.
That will do it for Keeping Up with the Cardassians today. Signing off.
Zach, live long and prosper, kids.
See you next time. Why it's so depressing?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
We're ending. You can't end on a depressing note. Hooray! We're done drinking the shitty beer from earlier in the episode.
We will have a better beer next time.
This has been a Multiverse Podcasting production. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/multiverserc. And listen to our podcasts. Multiverse Radio Chatter, Geek Sense with Sea Spider, and Keeping Up with the Cardassians. Tune in next time!